Hey you guys, it's Britt. Tonight we're here to talk for just a few minutes about Kate Marie. I've talked about her recently in passing, nothing too crazy, but I figured out just about an hour ago that she has blocked me on TikTok, which is such a strange choice to make, but we're going to talk about it. If you're interested, please keep watching. All right, you guys, so Kate is somebody that I've mentioned in passing. As I said, she came on my radar because Gypsy Rose Blanchard was bullying her, belittling her, and allegedly taking parts of her story and using it for her own. And Kate got a bunch of people to rally around her because she is a survivor of Munchausen, and you know, a lot of us saw the issues. Like, this is not cool. Let's go ahead and rally around Kate and leave her words of encouragement and some positive vibes and watch her content, because at that point Kate was being bullied by Gypsy Rose, which is not okay. Like I've said from the get-go, if we make similar content and if we have a similar life story, we should both be able to make our own content, and it is what it is. I'm not even saying that y'all have to support each other, but what Gypsy was doing to Kate was extremely cruel, and making fun of her being, making fun of her having an amputation, calling her, I think she called her Peggy Leggy. But either way, it was a lot of bullying, a lot of toxicity, which is exactly what is expected from Gypsy. And a lot of people started to support Kate. I mentioned her, you know, a couple times. But now we fast forward to just the other day, she announced that people just want drama and people are bored and don't have anything better to do. She's friends with Gypsy Rose and everyone needs to get over it. So she basically flip-flopped overnight after having this really intellectual phone call with Gypsy Rose. The whole thing to me seemed very hypocritical, and from my stance it also made me call into question, was Kate being really truthful with the things that she was saying about Gypsy? Because if you take part of my story and you're monetizing it and bullying me and making fun of me having an amputation, that is not somebody that I would be friends with after even a 4-hour phone call. Don't care, but maybe I just, you know, I don't move like everyone else. But either way, Kate has put out a couple of videos saying that she wants to move past the drama. People just want drama. If it's not drama, people don't want to consume it. I firmly disagree with that. I personally think that people were just tired of seeing Gypsy Rose bully people. And if there's somebody who is sharing their life story and being a real advocate, then let's go ahead and support this person. It had nothing to do with people, at least for the majority. Of course, there's always those few people that love to thrive off drama. You know, that's a small percentage. Most of us just saw the red flags and saw the issues, decided, hey, if she's doing real advocacy work, let's go ahead and support Kate.
This is the first video that you encounter my page, but I hope that you will stay and support my story. So I understand people's feelings. I'm not placing blame on anybody. I'm not going to get into this with creators, he said, she said. I believe there's multiple sides to every story, and I really can't even share entirely my side because I just think that I just want the drama to end. I want peace, and that is the whole reason that I am here where I am. I am not blaming anybody. And I know people took my video. Was I sarcastic? Yes, I was sarcastic. I was so sarcastic in that video, but I'm happy. And people are like, gosh, she's acting different. I'm not depressed, stressed, angry, like impulsive and losing it over this drama and like just losing my mental sanity over this drama on TikTok revolving all of this. Like, I am just happy because I feel like there is a weight lifted off my shoulders with this. And I will explain that in just a minute, why I feel like there's a weight lifted off. But I understand why people feel the way that they do. I get it. But I also think that when I made that video, and I'm trying to explain versus people who've only been following me months to people who've been following me for years, I think people forget why I'm on TikTok in the first place. I am on TikTok to share my story, raise advocacy and awareness about Munchausen syndrome by proxy. That is my primary goal. That is the one thing I talk about the most. But with all of this drama, I have noticed nobody actually cares about why I'm here. Like, it's sad because the drama has taken over to the point when I do post about that stuff, people comment about the drama. They just want to know more about the drama. They don't actually care about the story. I do have supporters that support me and my story and everything, but then there's also just a lot of people who follow me because they hated Gypsy and they just see another Munchausen syndrome by proxy that was not for Gypsy either. And the truth is, my feelings towards Gypsy and everything that I've ever said is coming from the shoes of a survivor of Munchausen syndrome by proxy, which is not feelings that I feel just anybody can relate to. Now, most of the time, I was pretty careful about explaining if I felt it, I heard it, or if it was factual. I always tried to differentiate. If I felt it, I said I feel. If I heard it, I said I heard. And I would say, but I didn't see it. And if it was a fact, I said it as a fact. But there were times that, I will be honest, I didn't always do that. I got impulsive. I was absorbed the drama, everything, and I got impulsive, and I got angry, and I was hurt, and I said things. I'm not making excuses for myself. I'm just trying to say, where all these people are like, you're denying this, you did this, you did this. Yes, I know. You don't have to tell me everything I've ever done, because yes, I did. And I have just come to the realization, this is not what I want anymore. I don't want to keep reacting and hashing all this drama out. So first, the truth came with Bree. And when me and Bree made a truce, that was the beginning to people saying I lost all credibility and giving me hell for it. The thing is, me and Bree just got a truce. Like, there wasn't a friendship yet. It was just a truce. Like, we're like, I'm not gonna talk about you. You're not gonna talk about me. We're cool. And like, it's just gonna end. Like, we didn't form a friendship. She did ask then, are you willing to talk to Gypsy? I told her no. She'll tell you I was not ready. And Gypsy reached out to me. It was like a day or two later. I sent Gypsy a message back acknowledging her that I received her message. However, I sat on it for days. I didn't just jump into talking to Gypsy. I sat on it. I thought about it. I thought about, like, what would this be like? And the truth is, even watching parts of her reality TV show, I've started to pick up on how Gypsy is truly, how she is as a person. And when people get a perspective about somebody, sometimes you can't change it, and they're just going to see what they want to see, and they can't see through everything. I decided to hear Gypsy out. I spent 2 hours on the phone with her, and I learned a good bit about Gypsy, and I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt. She wants to change. She wants to change things. She wants advocacy. She wants awareness, and she wants to do good in this world. And the truth is, do I support the crime? No. I don't think anybody does. Anybody that supports her, I don't think anybody supports the crime. But at the end of the day, Gypsy's only 32 years old. You can't change what happened. She can't change what happened. She doesn't have a time machine to go back. Nobody can change anything. And I know everyone's gonna be like, I can't believe you're saying this now. Just stay with me for a minute. Like, she can't change what she did, but do you expect this girl to just be hated for the rest of her life at only 32 years old and just want to say she's gonna do no good and she's just gonna do nothing but hate and spread hate? And like, is that really just what we're gonna keep doing? Because she's only 32. Or can we give her a chance to do something good in this world? Can we give her a chance to make a positive impact and take her lessons learned and grow? Because at the end of the day, I got stuff that I've done in my life. I've made my mistakes and I've had to grow from them. I'm still growing. I'm still making mistakes. I'm not an influencer, and I made a lot of mistakes on TikTok over the last several months. I'm just trying, and it took me a lot of thinking about this, and I so badly want the drama to end because it is taking away from my purpose here. And this is a chance. I truly believe Gypsy wants change. I truly am giving this girl the benefit of the doubt because I do feel I was wrong about her. I do. And I'm sorry that this is going to make a lot of people angry. And I know people are going to say she manipulated me. She didn't manipulate me. I developed my own perspective. And I got new information. I got to talk to her. I'm not watching her just from documentaries and TV shows. Like, I actually spoke to her directly. So it's a different interaction than just watching her. And I just hope people can see where I'm coming from. But I am not going to attack any creators. I don't blame anybody. I blame myself a lot. I do. But I want change. I also, what makes anybody any better on here? You guys are now saying it's the fact that I've gotten paid by Gypsy, or I'm getting paid by Lifetime, or I'm getting a TV show. So how can you literally get mad at me for anything I've ever done or said, but you guys are literally making up stuff that's not even true? Like, out of all people to say that took money, it's really me, the person that's not in the creator fund. I literally could be an influencer, but I'm not. I am not in the creator fund. I can prove that. In all of my lives, all my followers can tell you, if you've ever been in my live, I always tell you guys, don't send me gifts. I don't want them. People have offered to set up GoFundMe's for me. I said, no, I don't want that. I am always like, I don't want money for this. I don't want money for this. So why in the world would I take money now? I have a job. I have 2 jobs. I work. I am not taking money for anything. You cannot buy me. That is not how I am. I don't want to be paid for my story like that. I just want awareness and advocacy. That is how I've always been. But you guys now, just because of my friendship with Gypsy, have said that is a fact. But then you're going to be hypocritical and come at me for things that I've said. But yet you guys are making up stuff.
Now, on top of her manipulating her audience and telling them that they thrive off the toxicity and they want the drama and all of this kind of stuff, she has also pulled a Gypsy Rose, and when she is uploading content now, she makes sure that all of her comment section is off. And she did a live today, and I heard from one of my followers that if you ask any question about Kate and the allegations that she said about Gypsy, then you're blocked. And I decided, you know what, let me just go over to Kate's channel and check out what's going on. And I learned that I was blocked by Kate. So number one, I don't upload any content publicly to TikTok. I will use sounds and stuff, and then I just put them on my Instagram stories. Secondly, I never said anything bad about Kate. I said that it was hypocritical and I had some red flags and some questions, but I find this to be a really interesting choice. You are taking a commentary channel, which I adore my subscribers. I'm so appreciative to be here, but the fact of the matter is I have a small channel, an important channel, but it is a small channel. And I wasn't somebody who came for Kate or bullied her or belittled her. I just raised concerns that we all have, and I guess it's worth a block. So if you are not in Kate Marie's echo chamber, and if you are not supporting her and this bizarre alliance that she has with Gypsy Rose, then you will be blocked. Before I was blocked, I did see this comment on one of Kate's videos where Gypsy Rose left a heart emoji. So these two are very obviously putting everything behind them and moving forward to gallivant and frolic in the fields and just have a good old time over on TikTok. I'm going to continue to cover Kate because at this point, you're not only being hypocritical, but you are going so far out of your way to build an echo chamber. And I personally believe that if you have an echo chamber that is so precise that they can't even ask a single question, that is dangerous and you don't deserve a platform. I believe that there are people that should be blocked. Absolutely. But if it is simply somebody saying, I used to support you, now this is happening, and I have this question, and it's worded in straightforward manner, it's not laced with profanities or, mean insults, why are those people being blocked? But anyway, I had a really long day, but I was just sitting here like, Kate, what is wrong with you, girl? Like, so many people were on your side. Since she has aligned herself with Gypsy, now her video views and her engagement on her platform has plummeted. And I think that people can just see through the BS. And if you can see through the BS and you're willing to say something about it, then I guess you're just a hater troll who has too much time on their hands. But either way, we're going to continue to talk about it. So we'll see what happens next and just go from there. So for now, if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.